How does that sound?
It sounds good. It sounds sweet. I'll leave it at that.
How sweet was the bath you took there at the end of the game?
Oh, man, that caught me off guard. I thought you saved those things for big games, but that caught me off guard. So I'm freezing right now, so let's hurry up with this thing.
Come on, you're indoors now. It could be a lot worse. The way this game went early, the first 8 minutes, this is a 14-14 game. You couldn't have imagined there'd be that many points this early in the contest.
You know, we went up the field in 3 plays. We made some breaks. We got some breaks with a face mask later on and recovered fumble. But our guys played their tails off. They came down here and beat a really good UNI team. And every Jackrabbit that likes Jackrabbit football should be really proud of this crew.
Turnovers play such an important part in the game of football. You only turned it over once, and you came up with a turnover in response to that. 2 interceptions in the red zone. You scored off 3 of their turnovers. Of course, the final one when Solik had the interception that was returned for a score. But this is a team that had dominated turnover battle all year. You were +3, and that really decided this game.
It did. It had a huge impact, and good things happen when you play hard and you believe in yourself, and our guys are like that. So, again, really proud of our football team.
Did you UNI is a team that typically has run the football pretty well, top half in the Valley. 27 rushes today for 56 yards. They had 1 big run from Weimiller in the Wildcat. Other than that, you really neutralized that running game.
Our fat guys did a great job up front. We had a great game plan. I think we're a good football team, and we dominated the line of scrimmage, and really excited about that.
We often talk about the cliche in big games, your biggest players need to step up. Let's start with Taryn Christian, 21 of 27, 272 yards, 2 touchdowns through the air. He also ran for 1. He also caught a touchdown pass.
Yeah, he's a special player, and he made some plays that I think surprised his coach tonight, some reads. Just glad he's on our football team, and glad he got out of this thing healthy. And hopefully we got a stretch here that we can do a lot of things, special teams as a team.
Speaking of healthy, a healthy Jake Winicky is music to your ears. 7 catches for 136 and 2 scores. He threw the 1 touchdown as well. He had a big game for you today also.
He did. He's a good football player. We know that, and he rises up. Even when it gets tougher, he gets better. Made an unbelievable catch down by the goal line. I'm glad he's on our team.
A couple other guys. I want to talk about Dallas Brown. Had 7 tackles, a sack, an interception in the end zone late in the half. That was huge. Brown, the last couple of weeks, has made some significant plays coming back from injury.
Dallas understands that this is his last year of football, so he's finding more and more, playing better and better, and that's what we ask of our players. And he's a pitcher of that. You'll hear from him in a second, I think.
We will. I want to ask you about his return, Kellen Solik's return coming down the far sideline. That interception, and he returns it all the way to seal the deal. Just describe for me what's going through your mind as you watch him come down the sideline.
Going through my mind was pitch the ball to the faster guy. And that was pretty cool. What a great memory for our whole football team. I'm glad we didn't get called for sideline interference because there's a lot of dancing going on. But I think the officials understood that.
Well, to come in here is not easy, and you've won here. You've won at North Dakota State. You've put together a resume. I don't know if you realize this or not, but teams 7 and 8 in the FCS rankings both lost today. You put together a resume that certainly is deserving of a top 8 seed.
Well, I'm just glad we're in the playoffs. We're the automatic qualifier. That's cool. We're conference champs. That's really neat. Our guys deserve, I think, to be a top 8 seed, but